last play of the quarter.
Shit. They mad.
These two teams all tied after one.
Here we go.
They was going crazy.
On first down, Newton out to his left. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down. Well, partner, let's put a bow on the Super Bowl for Kansas City. What a comeback win. Yet another come-from-behind victory for Patrick Mahomes and company. An absolute heartbreak for San Francisco.
Didn't Madden predict Kansas City would win the game?
Yes, 35-31, I believe they predicted.
I felt like most of the predictions I saw had the game in the 30s, so a little bit lower scoring than we expected, but a lot of fireworks down the stretch, all by Kansas City. But how about San Francisco? Had the lead in the ball, under 12 minutes to go, and held Kansas City to 10 points through 3 quarters.
That's who I played. That's who I played the first week.
Back to San Francisco, trying to understand how they lost that game.
Yeah, not only did Kansas City win it, but they end up winning it by 11 points. They didn't see that coming at all. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
20.
On second down, McCaffrey. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. Newton looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And he finds a man. It's McCaffrey. And brought down, but the juke, the very nice juke, gives him the first down yardage there. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. With that incompletion, a chance
you know how to do it now, though, right?
Now with the season over, Lamar Jackson, as we speculated, he's the MVP, Coach of the Year, John Harbaugh, Lamar's coach. Michael Thomas, Stephon Gilmore, Offensive and Defensive Players of the Year, Offensive and Defensive Rookies of the Year. That went to Kyler Murray and Nick Bosa. And the Comeback Player of the Year, Charles, Ryan Tannehill. No surprise there.
Not to mention the #1 award that the NFL gives out, the one that they give the most, that credence isn't the right word, the most attention to, and the one that they want trumpeted the most.
Damn.
That's the Walter Payton Man
How
of
you
the
managed
Year,
to do
that
that?
represents the totality of a player in the NFL, not just what they do on the field, but off the field as well. And that goes to Calais Campbell,
You
the
was
defensive
high.
tackle for the Jacksonville Jaguars.
You was high, that's what it was.
Great award. Congratulations, Calais.
Breeze here finding Kamara. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally brought down at the 38.
Ah, damn.
Good
You ain't got
work
no
out to the
excuse.
catch. Gets him 15 and a first down.
Kill.
Off the play fake to Kamara. It's Breeze. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Damn. He'll tell you do one thing, but you did it backwards.
Fans, a reminder. I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime previews. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. K-Rod short with a sack. That's 315 pounds of man right there. Throwing now is Breeze. Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 20-yard line. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
And this is going to be intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And it would have been easier just to see who was at home.
Well, we have a second because last week
Instead of trying to figure out who's supposed to get the win,
we're going into the
you're supposed to figure out who was at home. So
Isaac Bruce, Steve Hutchinson, Edgerrin James, Steve Atwater, and Troy Polamalu. You think about it, CD, for Polamalu, it was his first year of eligibility. People knew he would go in. Atwater was his 16th year. He had to wait a long time.
He certainly did, and I often wonder about the psychology of it all, because when you're young in your career, meaning young retired, right, these things mean something to you, but I don't know if they hit with the same impact as it will for Steve Atwater. 16th year. Now, I think Steve would like somewhere to be a happy medium. Maybe the 8th year would have been a lot better, but the bottom line is the older you get, boy, imagine the emotions running through there, the validation.
And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a third time. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Well, switching gears, CD, I got to tell you, it's always sad now that football's over. We've got a long wait until Thursday, September 10th.
It's okay.
I know, but
okay.
September 10th.
Misty there.
That's when the 101st season starts. We just finished off season 100.
No, just, you fucked up and shit. You addressed it and you corrected. You know what you did wrong. So, going forward, it ain't going to keep happening.
But you're exactly right. It won't
period.
take us
Whoever
long.
don't like it, shit, they can leave, get replaced. So
Okay, when does camp start? How about OTAs?
No harm, no foul.
The draft. We'll do all the football
because you can't leave you can't lose no sleep over there. When you just now filling in for somebody doing, taking on all their responsibility and shit, you don't know everything. Shit, it shit happen.
After winning the Super Bowl after a 50-year wait with that organization and that franchise and family, all that game's going to be there that Thursday night.
Yeah, well, in the meantime, we do have some work to do.
Yeah, but
they're still picking up the controllers out there in Madden land, I hope.
Yeah, certainly you have to. And why wouldn't you? Because you go ahead and play now, and you figure out who's going to be in the Super Bowl in Tampa next year. And I know you're going to let us know.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Set and ready to go for the second half.
Some people left.
Touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. This is fielded a couple yards deep. A little juke.
Right.
And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
But it's because you feel responsible for that other shit.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. A very solid gain of 27. So
like
from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Yeah.
Now Breeze.
Just because the guy.
Past the 20. Thomas has got it, complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Michael Thomas, 49 yards. And the Saints have taken the lead. Lutz to try to add the PAT.
Yeah, I'm live.
And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Okay, YouTube. That's how you stay consistent, YouTube. Hey, but in that league, man, y'all got some good motherfuckers, man. I was struggling.
After the touchdown,
but I ain't gonna quit. You say ain't no quitter, but damn. This shit serious, man. But I didn't tighten up a couple things, though. I ain't gonna say a lot of stuff, but a couple things I didn't tighten up. Yeah. I'm winning right now. I know what to do to that.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back to this game.
You still want to play me after this game? I'm in the third quarter.
23 and a first. Now Newton on first down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone.
4. That was 4. Goddamn
at the 35-yard line.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation.
It's about to be some massage
time. You just
time.
get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
Boom.
So after the INT, it's Breeze.
Got him.
Oh, a battle for it.
I figured out a little bit.
Caught. 14 yards is the pickup. First down, New Orleans. All the yards, completions, just another play that's a feather in the cap of the great career of Drew Brees.
And wasn't he supposed to be too small to be an effective quarterback in the NFL?
Yeah, how'd that work out?
Yeah, well, his footwork, I think, really sets him apart. Remember, he was a junior tennis champion.
Yeah, that's my wife.
Andy Roddick, the future U.S. Open champion, back when they were in the juniors. I think that footwork really helps him be the great quarterback he is now.
Now a play fake here on
that's my
first
subscriber.
down.
Not my wife.
For the first down and much more.
Nah, not my wife.
Brought in by the tight end.
Yeah, she always uses a groupie.
Down at the 15.
I don't know where she came from.
Catch and run, 37 yards.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty
really,
much
I need the blocker. It's kind of crazy.
We're pretty, excited about.
Nah, I'm just playing,
plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely love. How about that one?
Yeah, I need it. Ain't it? It's gonna keep it entertaining.
Fist pumps from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on first and 10.
Honestly, that's my online cheerleader.
Into the red zone, it's Brees. Cook's got it. Touchdown Saints. Jared Cook there to make the grab. And a forced turnover.
It's just probably somebody who ain't got nothing better else to do.
Points. Lutz good on the extra point, and it's now 21-7.
Well, the Panthers, they alright, but this dude ain't playing with them right.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. He's at the 50. He's at the 30.
No fucking way.
10. Touchdown, Carolina. That will tie the all-time mark. You cannot go further, folks. 109 yards on the kick return, as his guys are back within a single score.
And as we've talked to special teams coaches, that theme of being aggressive continues to come through, doesn't it?
He stuck me. I was right in beast mode.
Back to the 35, it was going to cut down on the number of opportunities. But if you've got a special guy, you give him the green light no matter where he fields in the end zone. And in this case,
what percent you are?
He fielded it deep in the range of emotions. Maybe like, oh, no, don't. And then all of a sudden you see him break it. And you're like, yeah, way to go.
Sometimes you have to remind your head coach that he approved the green light for bringing it out from deep in the end zone. And that's exactly why he did.
I'm only
get you to midfield is a great
7%.
return. One first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
The Saints
so you don't play
on
that
the
much.
field, ready to get their drive started. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because
he's going to be intercepted a third time.
What?
Safety
This dude is not giving up. He's just fucking stuffing. Man, I seen one thing.
The intended target. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10.
Yeah, 17 seconds.
The drive begins with a 17 seconds. And this defense not giving him anything.
Yeah, it's 17 seconds because I timed it.
36.
Yeah, 17 seconds
again,
off.
it's McCaffrey. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
We about to get this ball back up.
This is Newton off the play fake to McCaffrey. Forced out to his left. He can run for it, and he will.
Drop the ball,
man.
Man.
This one across the 45 before he's brought down. Newton able to use those legs and get past the marker to pick up the first.
All right, bet.
Off play action. Newton. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Marcus Davenport, the first rounder out of UTSA with a sack. They'll fake the handoff. Now Newton. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Cameron
I think he's trying to get this game over with as soon as possible.
This go around, and that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks. First and second down were a disaster. Both went backwards. Now it's 3rd and 18. They need something big. A shotgun snap for Newton. And this is caught, but I don't think he stayed in bounds. No, he didn't. It's incomplete. The throw took him past the boundary, and it's fourth. A fourth and very long coming up. You're out of field goal range. I don't know that you can go for this.
Well, I know that you want to, right? You know
that
they want to say,
like
hey, let's go for this. We've got the perfect play drawn up. Let's do it. But I wouldn't go for it either. I agree with you totally. You're only down one score. Punt it. Let your defense pick you up.
And that's caught inside the 35. Now he takes this one down all the way to the 30.
You just seen that play. You about to see another stupid-ass play.
And it pays off big time as they pick up 29. Under pressure, and he will go down.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Cameron Jordan able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better. Second and 16. Steps away to it. Under pressure.
He had somebody too.
And down he goes
that
again.
Had pressure on his ass.
Marcus Davenport picks up his second sack of the afternoon. Third and long. It's Newton.
Yeah, Newton's getting fucked up. Yeah, look, that's when you know he's about to get fucked
disrupt
up.
Yet another pass play. That is his third sack of the afternoon. Now Newton taking a shot for Samuel. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Janoris Jenkins. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football
I know
back.
what you just seen. Seen that replay.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started.
Clinging
to a one-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently.
Oh, he almost got me.
Shots downfield.
And guys, man,
get me.
Complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 39 yards there, a big one. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now. As
teamwork,
man. First and 10. And that winds up a decent run. It also takes us to the 2-minute
that was a big. He's on the big thing. Look at my dude on fire now.
Let's see what they've come up with offensively after having
he about to be shitty right here. Look.
From
got him. Get off me, bitch.
Down. Breeze.
That's
he gets it to
first.
Thomas. And here he'll be brought in a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. Here's Kamara trying to
get off me, get off me. Why my dudes always tackle me, man? I gotta work on that.
And that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd.
Look at your neck Gomez over there celebrating and shit.
So after the run,
got our arms up. What's that?
First and 10.
Oh, that's when I score, huh? I don't know if your neck can hear me. Y'all hear me on the YouTube shit?
Gonna give this time to the tailback.
Whoop. Excuse me.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It'll be a Saints first down on a gain of 16 yards. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
Ready. 95-56.
Yeah, you know I gotta win this, man. This is a dub. He ain't even trying to stop the clock.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he's across for a touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable.
That's
but
what
do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally.
Yeah, he give up. Thank you, Yanette Gomez. My YouTube wife. I made him quit. You get the crib though, cause I ain't gonna lie, I'm not as good as the motherfuckers in the league, but I am a fighter. You better get it in. I'm a little rusty, that's why. Alright, I'm gonna send it to you. And I'm gonna go ahead and broadcast it. I'm gonna send it to you. I think Yanette wanna see this one. It's a double header, Yanette. Stay tuned. You feel? I don't think she wanna watch this. You ain't even ranked. It's cause you don't play ranked games though, right? Or is it cause you just didn't play enough? Ooh. Alright, I already sent it, man. So you won't. Ah, Lord. Well, let me go ahead and get right for this game before we get started. So, you know, we have everything set up. So, what made you quit? Where you at right now? Where you from? Cali? Jersey? Oh yeah, I think we had a conversation. I think I did play. Y'all remember? You was good. Our game was close though, wasn't it? I know you was cool though. I don't remember the score either. Oh no, you like you got more wins than losers? That's good. I got I'm going on 400 wins, 320 losses. Yeah, that's why I try to keep it above 50%. I haven't been under 50% since I first started. When I first started, I think they was fucking me up. Cause I was used to 19, you know how that go. They ain't had X Factor and all that shit. Now you gotta actually like have a game plan and stop certain motherfuckers and slow certain motherfuckers down. And... Damn, I can't even see. I wish I had like a little night light. Alright, I'm ready, my fault. I need a snack too. I need a little snizzack. Oh yeah, you a savage right there. That's some southern shit. I feel you though. Hey, motherfucker gotta eat. So y'all be over there on that Jersey Shores and shit?
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans. The setting in this dome just serves to amplify the excitement of the folks in New Orleans as their Saints burst from the tunnel a moment ago. They're set, and we're set as well as the Saints get ready to do battle with
like
the Dallas Cowboys.
True. Yeah, after I kick this, I gotta get inside.
The kicker for the Saints, Will Lutz, has it teed up, and here we go from New Orleans. Fairly short kick, taking it to 14 here.
Come here.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard
You like the coach?
line.
I should start playing with him, huh? They need a quarterback, though. I mean, everything else I could work with, especially the defense. It's better than the Saints' defense, I think.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up.
The game on?
First and 10.
You getting down on that? Oh, I gotta pause it.
And right away they're gonna.
You missing the XFL? No. Ain't that Vince McMahon shit? I don't think I watched it. What the fuck? A power bomb? Like what? What, a power bomb? Like wrestling moves and shit? They was doing like wrestling moves and shit? Like a suplex and shit? But you put them between your legs, you lift them over your head and drop them? That's a power bomb. Like a wrestling move. Motherfucker pit a motherfucker in the triple X. The pedigree. There was no wrestling moves during the football game. Promoting Vince McMahon shit. I gotta see that shit. That shit was cheesy as hell. They say it's popping now. Who was before him? Who was before him? It was just him always? And he just flipped it just straight to football? He kind of learned. He learned ain't nobody want to see no wrestling.
Stack him up right at the line of scrimmage.
Hold on, bro. I ain't ready, yo, bro.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Prescott down. Got his man there, complete to Gallup. And he will be marked down inside of New Orleans 10. A big play here for the Cowboys. 55 yards.
That's good. I heard that.
Hey, here we go. 198. Check, 47. Hey, pick your game up. Here we go. Kill.
Looking to throw. Prescott. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Alex Anzalone coming in hard that time on the blitz, and he gets him down. It's a loss of 4.
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on 1st and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
So first down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. And he was able to shred the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Only a yard there, and that'll bring us to 3rd and goal.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did
I know you miss smoking, boy.
Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
You never smoke.
Prescott on 3rd and goal.
Right on.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Man, that's offensive, man.
Give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get down the field. But when push came to shove, they stood their ground. And now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
Squad for the kiddos.
And 4 bad.
I know, I said, why you quit? Just for the kids or just for you?
Had just the one big play on the drive, but that was enough to put him in field goal range.
Yeah, one big play of what they hope will be many others throughout the game. Every team has a different target for the number of plays like that, those explosives that we talk about. That allowed them to put points on the board on that drive. Let's see how the rest of the game goes.
Fucked up, right? Watch out. I just see y'all.
And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
That defense is where it's at. Yeah, we will see. I know you was watching me play, man, but I'm telling you, man, it's way different in real life.
23.
Way different.
Breeze now. This is complete to Michael Thomas. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
Yeah, thank you.
Now Breeze. And Thomas has it. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now
pass interference, man. Let's go.
Every series, they have to work hard to pick up first down. And you
I just wanted one more, man. All I need is one mic.
Ready, 5-9.
We got some plays, man. We might not be the best, but we got some plays.
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And not a lot of daylight. Not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up second down.
I threw it right to my dude, and you stopped me. I was wanting to get the ball. I couldn't even go. I don't ever see it. But you literally, like, no, you running to me.
Breeze. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
We talk all the time about playmakers on offense, but let's face it,
we got secret admirer.
I think we just saw an example of one, didn't we? Not force that.
We got secret
He's
admirer.
a great corner. They got a couple of them on that side of the football. They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10.
Whoop.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. Chidobe Awuzie there to make the play in coverage.
I think that's a big-time play there because the slant route is really hard to cover because the timing is so quick. But able to diagnose it, and get to the football, that's why he was able to bat it away.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. They'll go for it. It's Breeze. Open man is Michael Thomas. 4th down, no problem. 19
but they just open shit up for me.
Now it's 1st and 10.
Once we get that rolling.
I know from past experience, before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center.
But I knew I was going to have to catch it right there, bro. It was a dot.
He's got to like the way this is started.
Absolutely. 3 catches on any drive is good. Opening drive, that's a tone setter.
No! What? They robbed me.
Options, he just tosses this
you ever accidentally throw it away?
Now that'll bring up 2nd down. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody.
When you like the left analog, the way you move, if you click it in, if you go back so far, you click it in, or get out the pocket and click it in, he's going to throw it away. So I was moving with him. And when I was about to throw it, I was going up, but I clicked it in and he threw it away.
We go 21.
Fucked up, right?
Breeze again here on 2nd and 10.
Ooh.
And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd. So he's 3 for 7 throwing the football right now. Not an awful start, but also not the sharpest of starts.
No, I would agree with that. But if you're a confident quarterback and to play that
he
position, you
tackled.
have to be. You just act like there's something wrong with the wind current, something wrong with the ball. It is not you. Keep throwing. The timing usually develops.
Come on, pass him.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick. And a big
that's some bullshit, man. That was passing the football
back.
Yeah, I know. I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about when I was running my route, I was supposed to go straight. You bumped my dude all the way over there. He was supposed to go up. Not get bumped out his way.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. The throw on the quick slant going to be complete. And here now is spin. A big play there on the catch and run. 75 yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
And he will possibly get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. On the other hand, it will definitely take us to the end of the first quarter of play. The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. This is Elliott, and he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. We'll call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal.
That won't happen.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and come back. It just never materialized.
Spot right here.
The crowd here in the Dome making things difficult. 3rd and goal. Here's Prescott.
That's a pick.
Line, but it's incomplete.
Not only was the call
that's a possibility I hit square, but I was hitting triangle. I had to hit both of them. Look at these big ass hands.
He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
And Forbath will put this one through. And they're able to double their lead in this first half. It's 6-0. So scores on their first 2 possessions, but 6-0, so field goals probably not what they were hoping for.
Man, you're exactly right about that. Not what they were hoping for, but they should be happy that they have points on the board. It almost feels like that old slow and steady wins the race, doesn't it? In this case, though, they want to be slow and steady now, but get explosive later and put the points up on the board.
Forbath now to kick it away after the made field goal. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Ready?
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They are still in search of their first points of the ball game, but only down 6-0 as they begin with a first down.
Can you hear me, bro? What I say
Trying
to
to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Airing it out deep for Smith. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by Jeff Heath. And the return this time.
Jeff Heath ain't shit. Yeah, right. Man, I caught that wrong.
That's a nice job defensively.
That's the only thing I need to work on. I got to catch it the right way.
And then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him.
I got your
to
ass,
react
though.
to it
I'm on your
and
ass.
pull in the interception.
Our defense about to turn the fuck up right
A
here.
first down carry by Elliott. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of
I
scrimmage.
can make him turn up. You just can't.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Trust me.
When the defense wins and gives up no yardage on a running play, that's something they can build on and carry themselves forward throughout the game.
Yeah, I gotta beat this ball. I'm gonna get it right here. I'm gonna take the lead. That fumble.
On second down, Elliott.
That's a fumble. Stop playing.
5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with
No.
third and about 6 yards to go.
No, right?
Partner,
Not at all,
in the
huh?
second half. When you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half. And some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
I'm gonna break his collarbone. How about that?
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. And that is
I got some straight up
problems on third down so far in this
man.
first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
The average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert
gonna hit
them
it.
or don't get the third down in the first place. Get
All you
your
gotta do
big
is bring
chunks
it
of yards
down.
on first and second down.
That's running out of steam. And
You gotta bring the arrow down. All you gotta do is bring the arrow down.
No good, and this score will stay right where it is.
Just bring it down and then kick it as best you can kick it, and it's gonna go to that little distance. You got a little arc. Like soon as they get there, it's gonna straight down. Like, you get the little thing, it's gonna be like
expecting him to make it.
man, that's the difference. I'll be kicking 60 yarders, 61 yarders.
The athletic
You
ability
bring it
of
down,
kickers
but you gotta have enough
continues to get
power.
better and better.
But
Check their background.
the
They're
accuracy
all
matters
county, all
mostly.
state, and other positions, not just soccer players. These guys expect themselves to be great as well.
He'll air it out deep for Thomas. It's caught inside the 25.
Hold on. Well, at least I taught you
Into the
something.
end
Shit.
zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael
Those should be a
Thomas,
shoe-in. You bring it down,
55
and it's gonna go right over it.
as his guys can now take the lead with the extra
When we
point.
close like this, it don't really matter, but you should practice it. You
Lutz with the extra point, and they take the lead here at 7-6.
I can't spell that. Listen, I don't know what that means. But this is good though. Hell yeah, but that's the one thing though I do got.
After the touchdown,
Maybe I should
Lutz to
utilize
kick it
that.
off.
I'm glad I thought of that. Just play my game and just,
This
take
will
my
be
three
taken
when I
in
get
the
a
back of the
chance.
end zone.
Especially early.
And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the
Now,
23-yard
I'm missing
line.
that I'm trying to teach you how to kick them. What I look like, you know what I'm saying? Miss a field, I'm trying to teach you how to
Set
kick.
for this next drive by
But I'm
the
telling you,
Cowboys
you're
offense.
going to hit a lot
They're
more.
about to come
At least
up on
50
drive
yards.
number 4, but so far
At least.
just 2 field goals on drives 1 through 3.
Wondering if the head coach is talking with his offense.
You got to bring the arrow down. I ain't even tell my cousin how to do that because he's such a beast. That's one thing he don't know how to do, kick.
to try and get this offense kick-started.
Y'all about to teach him how to kick a field goal?
You know, maybe someday press it a little bit. This might be the case.
But I learned that a long time ago, like 17, 18, well, 18, 19. They can always do that. You know we blitzing, bro. We are blitzing, bro. What you talking about, Willis?
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The sack is by Janoris Jenkins coming in off the corner. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in the second quarter. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long.
Let's go, man. We'll finish this guy.
Prescott to throw it.
Give me that. I'll grab it.
Throw there going to be incomplete.
That was our chance, wasn't it?
Tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete
in the best position.
But you know, there's usually a nice comfort
zone. That's a motherfucking beast, man. It don't matter what you do, like.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Kamara now to return. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10.
Oh, yeah.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And following
what up,
that long
Cuzzo?
touchdown pass, a 1-play drive last time.
Man.
See if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
Hell yeah.
They would have been ready the
second quarter, 6-7, we winning.
Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the Cardinals.
Yeah, I'm playing the Cowboys.
They did. Let's see how they adjust.
My guy King Grit. I think you played him before.
First down completion went just shy of the marker.
King Grit.
And here's a throw that's taken in by the tight end Cook. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
All right, bet. Would you do that, and then after this game, shit, I want to play you. Or you getting on the COD?
Breeze now on 1st down.
All right.
Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 12 yards there, good for a Saints 1st down. Boy, the evolution of the game and how these guys in plays like that can get out of the pocket, keep plays alive, it just makes things so much harder for defenses.
It really does, and we're talking about an era in the game where the quarterbacks are the most athletically gifted that we've seen in a bunch. I mean, when you talk about collectively, it's unbelievable. So their ability to move is practiced now. It's not necessarily, oh, he just took off and you guys figure it out. When he takes off, everyone knows where to go now. They know how to run routes, change things, make themselves presentable for the quarterback. It's a lot of time that they put in on it. It's not just your static 1, 2, 3. This is where the ball goes anymore.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Damn, man. I told myself I got to start catching those bad boys, right, man. What the fuck I be thinking? No, we're not tripping, bro. What you talking about? What you talking about? Got him.
And that's caught by Smith.
Yeah, I seen it. I was like, damn, I was like, this motherfucker is like a cover 3 or cover 1 or something. I ain't know. I knew you had that one over the top. So I was like, oh, he got that one over the top. Shit, I've been crossing because just in case she was in cover 3, that would have beat cover 3 too.
Crazy here, which we don't expect, but I just know the way the game's being played with the analytics. It's going to be a lot more going for 2 in a lot of situations, isn't there?
Yeah, there's going to be, and I think their focus here, they don't want to give up anything going into the locker.
I'm going to play my cousin too. I think you played him, didn't you?
They don't want to do anything to erase the good feeling they have right now by getting this late score in the half.
Pass, boy.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball?
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Cameron Jordan wreaking havoc with a sack.
Now, I thought you was going to run it.
Quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Prescott. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Marcus Williams. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in the half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Like
now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. Here's a run on first down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1.
Hey, we got 4. We got 4 down. 4 down. Ready.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Here's Breeze to throw. Thomas has got it, complete. And he will not make it to that imaginary yellow line as they get him to the ground at about the 23. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
They're trying to cheat for you.
On 4th down, off goes Drew Brees, and on comes the Saints kicker, Will Lutz, for the field goal attempt. From the right hash, this from an even 40 yards out. So a late turnover leads to a quick drive, and in turn, that quick drive leads to 3 points.
So someone makes a mistake. But how about the other side, learning from that mistake, taking care of the ball, and making sure they put some points on the board? Well done.
Following the main field goal, Lutz to kick it
score a whole
away.
touchdown.
Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Hey, cuz, if you hear me, you could join my headset
Saints
party.
have the lead and set to receive the kick.
You,
That'll be taken in the end zone.
Just watch.
And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Off the play fake to Kamara, it's Breeze.
No, I threw it to the
middle, and it's incomplete. Jordan Lewis right
wide
open.
open.
Coverage.
This defense could use some more of these types of plays. How about him reading it, driving on the football, and he's right there for the pass breakup.
On 3rd down, here's Kamara. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down. They do go for it. It's Breeze. Over the middle, open is Thomas. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. And shedding the tackle, and now some
I run it to him.
Taken down, but not before he gets in enemy territory.
Give
Give him 18 there, and the Saints have a first down.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's ugly.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Kill. Mike, play back. Here we go, G. Get off the field. 54.
He's now on first down. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara.
Oh, I should have just kept running.
Calling a pickup of 7, and that'll make it second down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Looking to throw again on second down. Breeze.
Then I threw it to.
And he's going to be
I threw it to
intercepted
the
a
wrong
third time.
fucking dude
Picked off
again.
Byron
That's why I need to start
Jones.
watching them buttons, man.
And they will finally get him as he's all the way down
That's
near the
not wide
40-yard
open.
line.
I swear.
He was trying to hit Thomas
Threw it
that
to the
time.
wrong.
First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second half tone set.
Yeah, they switched. They switched.
But
But I seen circle, but he was supposed. I thought it was square.
Instead of running
Get
out
that.
onto the field.
Grab it.
A real dud for that
Has
one.
that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing
It
that
don't.
back in the good old days.
I'm telling you, man. I had that shit
Ball
wide
on
the
the
fuck
42
up.
as
And
they
my
come
feet
up
wasn't set
second
anyway,
and
so
10.
it's all good.
Prescott now. Got his man
Look at
there,
that shit.
complete to Gallup. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a first down. On first down, it's Elliott, and they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Tackle made there by Kiko Alonso.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 23.
The last run good for 2. Here's second and 8.
Swerve to right. Mike's 47. Mike's 47. Then we're going to 52.
Looking to throw. Prescott going for it all.
Nope.
And that will be incomplete.
Yeah, he was wide open. Though.
Tried to
That was
dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be
through
third
that.
down.
Ooh,
Well, you got a young
that's
quarterback. You know, maybe that's just an example of a growing pain for him.
I think you're right about that because when the game starts to move fast and it moves quickly on him, a lot of times they fall back on what they know best, their arm. He's slinging it on this one. Had a wide open target, but didn't have the proper footwork to increase his accuracy.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Here's Prescott. He's got the first down inside the 10.
Why did I do
and he
that?
is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Yeah, stop me.
23 yards for the touchdown as his guys are back within a single score.
We need to
And now Jason Garrett electing for his guys to try for 2. They'll let Elliott try and run it in. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Forbat to send it away now following the touchdown. Fielded about a yard deep. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball in his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's second and 11. Breeze going to throw. throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
That was a pig.
The Notre Dame man, Jalen Smith, able to get a hand in and knock it away.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be
they robbed me right there.
Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up fourth
down.
Here's Thomas Morstead now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon.
Catch those all the time. I knew how to catch that.
Just a yard return there after a punt of 49. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. They'll try and get the running game going with Elliott. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup, brings up 2nd and 2 at the 35-yard line.
Eight yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's the Cowboys in possession of the football, but they trail here as we begin the 4th quarter of play. On the RPO, Prescott's going to keep it himself. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Marcus Davenport, credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. The Cowboys on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8.
Go, get out there.
They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That's a 1st down and then some, a 32-yard pickup. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. 10th carry now for Elliott.
They always stick on that. They always.
Ezekiel Elliott gonna take it the distance. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, 39 yards. And the Cowboys have retaken the lead.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
They'll let Elliott try and run it in. And he will not get there. He comes up short. And they're unable to push this lead to a field goal as it'll remain a 1-point game. Forbat to send it away now following the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
This was a good-ass game, though, regardless. Ain't as sad as you could. No, not at all.
Getting set for the next drive, the New Orleans offense.
I'm
the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
And
they had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense. Get a couple of first downs and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. On 2nd and 9. Breeze. He gets it to Thomas. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch.
I threw it late.
But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just one target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him. Find him.
Here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Cowboys will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They'll try and run some clock now with Elliott. And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Nah, you ain't gonna have enough time for that. You better hurry up, put up some points. I know.
They go to Elliott again. And some room to maneuver. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
Ain't that much time.
And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Prescott on first down. He's going to go for a big play downfield. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Cowboys.
It ain't over.
Michael
Stuck with 2 possessions. Now I'm about to get into that.
And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Well, they had gone run the previous play. Nice little setup. This time they go play action. Defense bites a bit, and they hit for a big play in the end zone.
So they sold it really well, didn't they? Because just what you described, they ran at the previous play, come back with the same action, and now they step back and throw it and get a big play for a touchdown. But what happens as a defensive back is your eyes have to go to the right place. You always hear Coach talk about, are your eyes in the right spot? Well, this time the eyes went to the play action. It froze their feet. They weren't moving, and he went on past them and caught the pass for a touchdown.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked so well, and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on second and a couple. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Breeze to throw. And
get the fuck
he couldn't hold
out of here. Good D.
Brings up second down. I guess you can't be afraid to take those chances late in the game. Trying to fit that one in there. Nice job, though, defensively.
Well, to your point, it was a nice job of knocking the ball away. But you're also right. You can't be afraid to take those chances. That means your guys going downfield to catch the ball. They've got to elevate their game and come down with these in order to keep your offense moving.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
What the fuck is that?
This
I'm
defense
forcing
looking
that shit.
impenetrable now. 3 straight incompletions. They're giving him nowhere to go with the football. Maybe a little frustrated back there?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. When you've missed on 3 straight, there's going to be some frustration. But now he's got to make sure that frustration is temporary, not lingering. Big throw coming out.
He's going to go on 4th down. And this one complete to Smith. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy.
I still got a timeout.
They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. They go play action here on 1st down.
Fish it out.
And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. They work again from the 38 on second and 10. Well, Prescott here to throw.
Get that pick, man. Quit playing with me. Grab that ball off his body, man.
It's third down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense, when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Prescott.
Got your Matt.
Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick.
Yes,
a critical error there in a tight game of the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
The tackle by Robert Quinn. A 10th carry for Kamara. We are inside of 1 minute, only one timeout left, so they've got to move quickly.
Get up to the line of scrimmage, make sure they're set. No penalties in this situation, but you're exactly right. Conserve that timeout for when they really need it.
95-56. Check.
Back to throw. The open man is Smith. 30. The 20. 10, and he's into the end zone. No flags. It's a touchdown, and now a two-point conversion, and we'll be tied here in the final minute.
Do they have one big call left? Here we go. So they got the touchdown they needed to cut this to 2, but now they've got to get back to the huddle. No celebration time. Got to figure out what they're going to do on the two-point conversion.
All right, now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come. They're going to try and run for it, and he's not going to get there.
Good shit, man. Good shit.
Come up with a big
Yo
stop,
ass, boy.
and they're going to hold on to their two-point lead.
Damn.
And the Cowboys are going to secure the football, and with it, they'll just about secure the victory as well. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. When the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Here's Prescott, letting one fly deep
for
Cooper.
Give me that shit.
They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick, and he will bring it out past the 20-yard line. Cooper was the intended target.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans
offense. Waiting on the last play,
so you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays. One, to get yourself in position for the second one. Whether you're...
a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshake. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. Till next time, we say so long from the Bayou.
I'm gonna play my cousin. I'm gonna be broadcasting it, and then you can play winners of that. Alright. Yeah, I'm about to end this broadcast so it can be separate. But yeah, my broadcast is. Good game, bro.